Sanjay, we are not hearing your voice. Sanjay, we are not hearing your voice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Can you?
It's yeah, here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the 88th Annual General Meeting of the company. The accounts for the year under review with the Director's report has been sent to you by mail, which I presume as read. I am pleased to inform you that the business growth of the company as seen in the preceding years continued, and the revenue from the operations for the year 0.07 crores as against rupees 12.10 crores of the previous year, thereby registering 165%. The demand for capital goods where your company is active has stabilized.
Sanjay, we are not hearing you again.
And keep the demand for capital goods where your company is active has stabilized. And of Government of India's continued focus on various segments, including infrastructure and manufacturing sectors, we expect growth to continue. The company, however, has some challenges on account of slowdown of the major global market, may not only affect the demand, but also the supply chain of imported components. Your company is taking all necessary steps to avoid any adverse effect of this situation on the business activity company. We have mentioned to you earlier also development, engineering and power division is the manufacturing capacity to meet the growing demand of the market. I am pleased to inform you that these investments have been completed and this has helped us to achieve higher growth in the heavy. The power division's capacity has also been enhanced by 40%, which will help us achieve stronger growth in the coming years. Regarding the building material division, I am happy to mention that the products manufactured by your company are in full conformity to those manufactured by our licensed partners, Cementos Capa, Spain. I am pleased to inform you that Capa has started importing some of the products for the European market from your company. Further, I would like to mention that all the products of this division have been accepted by all major construction companies and contractors, and this is going to be the growth driver of this division. The current challenge of this division is the entry of many small and large companies in the past few years on account of strong growth potential of this market.
Hello. This photo,
vertical, and all efforts are being made to launch these products by the end of this financial year. The manufacturing of these units would be done at our Aurangabad plant and utilize part of the expanded capacity of the Aurangabad plant. I also believe that with your permission, I take the notice, convening the meeting together with the directors report, which has already been circulated amongst the members as read. With your kind permission, I also take the auditor's report of the annual financial results for the financial year ended 31st March 2024 as read.
Sanjay.
In accordance with section 145, does not contain any qualification reservation or when their turn cover the maximum points that have been raised by most of the shareholders. As you are aware that the company last financial year had undertaken a major capex in its Aurangabad and the Nagpur division, and collectively we had invested around 26 crores. This had resulted in basically enhancing our capacity of the Nagpur division by 30%. And as mentioned in my opening address, the Aurangabad division has also been enhanced by another 40%. And this growth for the Nagpur division, I'm sure in the coming years will come from the crushers and dryers, which had been on the back burner kind of a situation, and this will be a major growth engine for our company. As regards the power division, the investments was essentially for the debottlenecking of the plant and increasing the shed space so that we can address more growth in the coming years. As mentioned in my opening address also, that we are coming out, which some of the shareholders could not hear because of the poor link, was that we are coming out with the heavy industrial gearboxes by the end of this financial year. This would be manufactured in the Aurangabad plant with our existing manufacturing facilities. The board does not feel that at present there is any need for any major capex to be incurred in the current financial year, because we have already enhanced our capacities at the two major plants, and the capex would be taken up by the board whenever it thinks fit. Covering some of the questions which were raised, one was as regards the outlook for the next few years. We have stated in the director's report and also during my address that we do expect sustained reasonable growth to continue for the subsequent years. I would also like to explain that two of our divisions are capital equipment manufacturers, and the main drivers for this growth is the investment being made in the core industry sector. With the government of India having a GDP growth projection of 7.2% quarter of the year. This is expected to be little lower of around 6 to 6.5%. In regard to the building material division, strong growth potential is obvious as more and more players are coming in this field, and many of these players have stronger distribution network than ours. The product offered by us under license of CAPA, however, is acknowledged to be of the highest quality standard, which is the USP of this division. We do expect stronger growth of this division in the coming years. Keeping the growth trajectory, the company has increased in its plant capacity of the heavy engineering division and the power division, as just I have mentioned to you. The plant capacity of the building material division is considered to be adequate to meet the growth projection for the division. The products manufactured by the heavy engineering division are mostly used for the core industry sectors such as steel plants, mining, power plants, cement industry, who manufacture machineries for various industrial segments. In regard to the products of the building material division, these are mainly used for the infrastructure projects, real estate and other construction projects. As regards to the technology issue, we are happy to state that all our products manufactured by the company are comparable with the latest global technology in their respective segments, and we continuously upgrade the technology as considered necessary. In response to the question regarding the building material about focusing on B2B and B2C, I would like to respond by stating that these products are sold to both B2B and B2C segment. We also acknowledge the presence of strong competitors who have been in this business segment for a large number of years. We also see many new companies with stronger distribution network coming into the segment, which surely is a challenge. Having said this, I'd like to mention that the demand is large and growing at an extremely fast pace on account of Government of India's focus on infrastructure and strong growth in real estate. To meet the challenge, we are also increasing our marketing and dealer network and also promotional activity through digital platforms. This, however, is being done in a controlled and a phased manner as it has to match with the business growth. I am pleased to state the products offered by us under license of CAPA is of the highest international standards, and CAPA has also started sourcing some of these products from our market. There was a question regarding decline in revenue and the operating margins for the last 2 quarters. I would like to the nature not guarantee a uniform revenue. We may not be able to dispatch all the manufactured equipments and the revenue can drop correspondingly. Such drop in the revenue is usually recovered in the subsequent quarters. There was one issue regarding our Bedipati plant. I would like to state that we have been operating in Bedipati since 1961, and we have been investing also in keeping the upgrading the facilities, and there is no real requirement as such to upgrade it further at present. we regarding the Indian and we see numbers every economy path and has an optimistic projection of being a 5 trillion. We do see that growth in terms, and therefore we are also optimistic about significant growth in our business. Then there was one question regarding the export market and our share in the total revenue vis-a-vis our exports is generally low. Around 3 to 4% in our total revenue is towards export. But the significant thing in regard to export is, as I've mentioned, that Kappa has imported a few products from us. That is a significant plus point for the division. And also, I would like that Omni Brazil, who we are producing crushers under technology from Omni Brazil, they have also purchased some standalone equipment for us for the Brazilian market and the other American market. That also shows strong potential of growth in the future years. There was this of order book at present. Shareholder engineering division as of the 2nd of September have a order book position of around an off-the-shelf product. We don't carry any orders beyond 24 hours. So that is more receiving the order, implementation. So some of the orders may get delayed by 6 to 8 months also. The project progress at the various as I mentioned, the building 24-hour cycle. Questions was should be dispatch from the date of commissioning. As far as the building material division, these products generally get consumed within a month or so. One of the questions was regarding our major clients. Our client list runs into hundreds and hundreds of numbers, and all I can say is all major industries in the core sector and other OEMs engaged in machine building are our clients. There was the question regarding the mention in the annual report as regards the challenges faced by us for the supply management, supply chain issues. I would like to mention that challenges that are being faced as far as imports is that it has a long lead time, and there, as because of which there is an unsafe delivery for maintaining a stock position inventories. As far as the domestic supplies, economic growth in India has increased the demand for various input materials and components but infrastructure of not grown adequately to meet the increased demand. We are taking adequate steps to meet these challenges. I think I have, by and large, covered most of the positions, questions that have been raised. We have to start with the future of the company, and we would like to just assure the shareholders that all efforts are on by the company, every person connected with the company to maintain its growth trajectory. And that's all I would like to say. Here, I would like to invite Ms. Sen, if you would like to add anything.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Nothing much to add. I think you have adequately covered, except that because of the some breakdown of your voice, we could not hear everything. So some of the questions which was not audible, I will give those numbers to the shareholders. In regard to there was one question about the order book position which you had addressed. The total current order book position of Heavy Engineering Division is over 120 crores. Power Division has an order book of 30 crores. And you see, Building Material Division, as Chairman had said, is more or less off the shelf. I mean, people place order and they expect this to be supplied. So we maintain stock, so there is not that we have any very long order book position on that. The one question that I think Chairman had addressed, and it's not audible very well. The other one was about the operating cycle. As Chairman had said, there are projects. There are normally Heavy Engineering Division has an manufacturing cycles of 12 to 16 weeks. But you see, from the placement of the order to the execution of a contract may take few months, because it all depends on the project execution people and when they would like to do the project. Power Division, our present time is about 4 to 6 weeks, and that is the normal period. And as I mentioned, Building Material Division, that's really we deliver within 24 hours. The other question that was raised, and the Chairman has already addressed about the supply chain challenges, but there was also a question raised whether we are looking at import substitution. Yes, we are looking at import substitution, and over a period of time, some of these items, of course, would be substituted, like special gears. We are developing special gears for our various products locally, indigenously, and we're also developing pressure die cast parts, which we also import at the moment. So those have been, I think, unfortunately, those could not be. Chairman must have addressed them, but I could hear it partly, so I'm just giving a little more information on that. I think, Mr. Chairman, I think with that, most of the other things have been covered, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sen. So I would like to take up the item numbers 1